Hello everyone. So in the previous video, we discussed the concept behind the solution of this particular question, which is longest substring without repeating characters. So we discovered a solution which basically said that you keep trying on different substrings while using a sliding window approach using two pointers, and you simply return the length of the longest substring that you encounter using this approach. And we're going to implement that very approach in this video using JavaScript. So how do we do it? We will start by initializing our answer. By default, we'll assume that the longest substring's length is 0. We have our left pointer, which we will start off with 0. And we will, of course, also start our right pointer with 0. But before that, I did mention that we will be using a data structure to store all the characters to detect any duplicates. In this particular example, we will be using an object in JavaScript. You can use a set, a dictionary, or anything you prefer. I'm just going to use object just simply based on my discretion, no other reason. So let's say it can be called a character map. This is an object, all right? Now, our right pointer also has to start from 0, so we can simply iterate over it using a loop. This will go on all the way till the end of our string and will be incremented in each iteration as expected. Now, we get the current character that is pointed at by our right pointer. Now, what did we discuss in the previous video? We discussed that as long as let's see if we encounter a duplicate character. For example, if this is our substring, right? If this is our substring, left pointer and the right pointer. Okay, if this is our substring, we have A as a duplicate found here. We have to keep the left pointer moving forward till there are no more duplicates left in our substring encapsulated by these two pointers. Correct? That is what we have to implement now. So I say that while our current character is found inside the object, of course there are other ways of writing this. I'm just using this for utmost clarity in case you don't know any inbuilt functions. I simply say that while my current character, which is pointed to by my right pointer, while it is still inside my character map, which basically means that a duplicate has been encountered, right? And A was encountered, while this case is persistent, we move the left pointer forward. And not only do we do that, we will also remove the duplicate character from our object. I'll just, I'll introduce a little more clarity by using another variable. Right? So the character to be removed is the character at the left pointer, right? Because it is the duplicate. And I say that you simply remove it from your map set dictionary, whatever language or convention you're using. Right? And then you move the left pointer forward. Deletion basically implies that you are not considering this character anymore as part of your next substring. Same goes for incrementing this left pointer forward, as we discussed. Now, what we have to do for the current right pointer, we simply add it to the hash map because we have deleted all instances of the previous occurrence of this character, right? We have to add the new occurrence so that our substring can be properly formed. So our character maps value for the current character will simply be, let's say, the index. Right? This basically says that this character is now a part of the hash map and we're using its index as the relevant value. All right. Now, what I'm going to do next is calculate the value of this actual answer. All right. How do I do that? I simply say if right minus left plus 1 is greater than answer, I'll use brackets here for your clarity. Answer will simply be this value. All right. And we will return this answer. Why did we use this particular formula, right minus left plus 1, which is basically how we calculated the value over here, right? The index over here is 1, index over here is 3. So the length of the substring is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2, plus 1 because indexes start from 0. 2 plus 1 will give us the value 3, which will be our answer in this case. That is why we're using this formula. Now let's try to run this. Alright, sorry for the cut. I got logged out and it's running fine. Let's try to submit this. And that's your solution. And that's how you solve the problem longest substring without repeating characters using JavaScript.